So we got a big announcement from Nike today as they are introducing Nike SKIMS, to which they say designed to sculpt, engineered to perform, a new brand for those who refuse to compromise. Now, as far as the visuals here, they go absolutely crazy. As far as the Nike SKIMS partnership, we did hear previously that this was announced, but it looks like they are kicking things off with the first official visuals, which it looks like this partnership will actually officially launch coming up this holiday season. Then it's rumored in 2026, as things expand, they're also supposed to introduce the first set of footwear, which it looks like SKIMS and Nike are rumored to be teaming up on the Nike Air Rift, the minimalistic piece of footwear, which was originally dropped back in like the early 2000s or something like that. So they're going to be bringing it back to the market with the SKIMS touch, that spin on it, which is going to be interesting to see how the people respond to this. But my guess is that this whole SKIMS Nike partnership will probably be a huge success. When you talk about SKIMS, they've already been doing their thing with a new Nike partnership, or my bad, NBA partnership, and it looks like they're going to be just continuing to do the same thing but expand to a bigger audience with this new Nike deal. Now, as far as SKIMS, this line actually began when Kim Kardashian was still married to her ex-husband, Kanye West. So you could say that SKIMS kind of comes from like the school of Yeezy, or it was at least founded with Yeezy DNA. You could see it all the way from the earth tone colors used here, down to the music even featured in this promo. It low-key sounds like a Kanye beat or something like that. So as far as SKIMS, I'm guessing this is probably gonna be a big hit with Nike, but we'll just have to see like kind of what the future holds, as Nike and SKIMS partnership is set to debut coming up here this holiday season. Now, speaking of Kanye West, we also got to look here at the Crocs Ripple by Stephen Smith. So if you're wondering, like right off the first glance, like why do these joints low-key look like a pair of foam runners or something like that? Well, if you didn't know by now, Stephen Smith, he actually happened to be one of the ones that helped design the foam runner as well as other classic sneakers. He's actually been around in the game before Yeezy was even thought of, which Stephen Smith designed the New Balance 574 all the way back in the 80s. That sneaker is actually the emoji literally for iPhone, so it just shows how timeless and classic that model is. He got other staples under his belt, such as the Reebok Insta Pump Fury, the Nike Zoom Spiridon, the Yeezy Foam Runner, the Wave Runner, plus a whole lot more, right? So when you take a look at these, low-key, they kind of look like a Foam Runner prototype or something like that. Not looking too crazy. And when you talk about Stephen Smith, even after the whole Yeezy Adidas breakup and everything, he actually still remained with Yeezy as they look to take their talents independently, to which there was some type of falling out, to which I guess he was eventually let go or something like that. So I'm not really sure what happened behind the scenes, but I could definitely say that Ye and the Yeezy team definitely made a mistake letting Stephen Smith go. And as far as his latest, addition here to the sneaker world, let me know what y'all think about these joints right here. I would definitely get these off. I'm a fan of the colorway. I think while they do take inspiration from the Foam Runner, of course, he did design these, with Crocs and everything. I think they are taking things into a unique design element, with this kind of ripple effect type of pattern featured on the upper. Like, these joints are pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and see what the people are talking about. I would definitely get these off right here. Josh over here talking about too much. This dude put plantar fasciitis for everybody. Randy talking about these would have been on clearance rack for Kmart in '84. Okay. Somebody put y'all gassing up anything, knowing damn well you never put this trash on your feet. Somebody put that's hideous. Okay, not getting too much love. Somebody put look like these, which these are the new like Yeezy slippers or whatever. I mean, I get it. Somebody put, I'm gonna keep it a bean. These are trash and I would never wear them. I can think for myself. I don't care who thinks these are hot. I hate them. Wow. Keep this shit, bruh. Not gonna lie. I thought these were Team Jordans at first. Wait, Team Jordans? Hold on, bruh. These don't even look like a sneaker. Like, these are definitely a slip-on. I don't see where you're getting Team Jordans from. Somebody put, I kind of need them desperately. Okay, we finally got a little bit of love. This dude talking about, nah, that ain't it, y'all. 2-pack of ass. Definitely took parts from the Penny 2. Okay, yeah, I could see that with the little ripple effect there. I mean, not bad. I mean, could we say maybe they were inspired? Some design elements which are inspired by past models, could make a future model. Somebody put Yeezy taught you well. Well, of course, bro. Like, obviously, Stephen Smith had a big part in designing a lot of classic Yeezys that we all love. This dude put, well, we aren't getting any more foam runners, so these are definitely a go. Are y'all saying these are like a consolation prize, or it's like the only best thing we could do? Bad Benny, I like that name. He put, These would be fire if you worked in a restaurant or pool, LOL. Bro, y'all gotta stop with the jokes. These kind of give me Flight Posit vibes. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a bad thing. Sack Runner said they've been selling these at Walmart for years. So as far as these ripples by Stephen Smith, it seems like the early impressions, he's getting a lot of hate, but then again, that's just the internet. We'll have to wait and see how things play out as these actually officially do drop. And based off this caption, they're talking about October 25th, 26th at ComplexCon. So it looks like as far as the introduction for this new model, they're looking to kind of start off things probably in a limited capacity. By dropping these at ComplexCon, you already know that means they're going to be difficult to grab, which I guess is a good move because when you debut a new model, you want it to be hype. You want it to be exclusive, and when you talk about a limited release at ComplexCon, that's definitely gonna bring the hype beast in. So I would say that's a good way to launch a shoe. I know everybody probably wants to just try these out for themselves, but you know how it is with these sneaker launches. So as far as the Ripple by Stephen Smith, I got a lot of love for the legend. I think this is a good looking shoe. I would definitely rock these personally, but if we're being real, just based off the reception, by the public, and the fact that this is more of a futuristic sneaker, I think people are getting more into like the timeless looks nowadays, more so into the classics. And without having a big Yeezy cosign, to bring the hype to a model like this, I kind of see these ones as being a tough sell. But as I mentioned, I'm a fan of the design. Hopefully I'm wrong, and this is a big hit and we see a whole bunch of more colorways drop and this expands, into more cool, creative, futuristic models by Stephen Smith, because I wish him nothing but the best, and it just kind of sucks to see how him and Yeezy fell out and everything. But as far as this shoe, I'm guessing it's probably gonna be one of those things where the first model drops is limited. People are kind of excited about it, but then as future iterations drop and they're more easy to grab, I think the hype will kind of die off, as we've seen a lot with some of these kind of like Yeezy-esque clones. I don't want to call this one a clone because Stephen Smith was a big part of helping Yeezy, get to where it's at. But I don't know, man. I just feel like without a Yeezy cosign or without that type of energy behind it, a big celebrity name and stuff like that, marketing-wise, it's going to be kind of a tough sell out of the exclusivity and limited availability. But as far as life after Yeezy, SKIMS, it looks like it's still going strong. Nike SKIMS visuals going crazy. That collab's going to be kicking off coming up this holiday season. And then we got Stephen Smith, he's doing his thing over at Crocs, introducing the new Ripple. So when you talk about this design, I thought Stephen Smith was just going to be like creative director over there, but the fact that they got him over here designing his own new silhouettes, I think that's a really cool look. And these are okay. I mean, I wouldn't say they're my favorite. I would definitely rock them, but I'm interested to see, what else he has to bring to the table over at Crocs. So let me know what you guys think down below. JATV. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.
Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe, stay blessed. Stay safe.